everyone, thanks for coming back to see what the problem is. And the problem is I haven't done any other decorating and I don't have any ephemera, and it's already getting really junky. Okay, this is the last pocket. It is the flap of the envelope, and I'm going to glue that down as well. And it's going to be on this side and the bottom. So this is going to make kind of a large tuck on this back page. Peekaboo pocket. So this slides in here and then peeks out right there. Okay, and then we need some more decorative stuff here. So let's do one of these. Yeah, let's put this flower or this leaf on first. And I'm going to have that poke out a little bit as well, so that, yeah, it kind of matches this. All right, then let's put on a petal. And another one. Yeah, this is good, a little darker one. Okay, that's cute. The problem is when you get a lot here, then like the outside of the signature has to fit itself around everything that becomes thick right here. The way you solve that is by doing some folds right in here. And so let me show you if I can get all the way up in here. You can barely see that. I've already done it on this side because now this folds over it easier. So when you make those scores, then it helps it round around all of that bulk right next to the spine. Can you see that there's now a line right there? And then you can kind of fold that, and then it kind of gives it a little bit of a gusset. And so then it begins to lay a little more flat because this stiff paper will fold a little bit more around that. Okay, so let me show you. I did that here at the back. Can you see those score marks? That helps that fold around the bulk. So can you see how that envelope, it can't lay flat because there's so much just right here that it makes it stand up. But if we take, whoops, if we take the ruler and put it all the way up next to that, and we'll just take this ruler and we will make a couple of little scores right along there. I'm just going to use this bone folder. You can again use the back end of a knife, the dull part. but I'm just going to, right up against there, I'm just going to make just a couple. I'm just going to move the ruler down a little and make another one, right? Now, can you see them? I hope you can. Just a couple of little tiny folds there. And now I'm just going to take the edge of the ruler and I'm just going to make those bend. So this is just like we did when I made the cover. So that's now just going to go over that bulky part easier. So now let me show you. Do you see now how that paper has kind of bent a little? Now look. That just lays right over there, just really flat. Solves the problem. And you can now kind of smooth it out a little bit or make it as folded as you might need to. But now that envelope just lays right over there. And you can do that with any of the pages that are having trouble bending over the top. So let's do it with this. This is kind of a card. So let's do that along here in the same way. Just come over and then make a little score. It just kind of helps it round like we did on the cover. Okay, now can you see that? So now we'll just take the ruler and kind of help that fold. And now that just folds around. Of course, it's not going to solve the complete problem with the gator mouth. We know how to solve that problem. But now I'm just going to kind of push against that fold. And now that lays much flatter, right? So now you can see what I've done. I think there was one more. Let's do this one. Do you see how that there's just too much bulk there. So let's do the same thing, and we'll put the ruler kind of right up against there. Just a little bit of room. And we'll just make a couple of scores just right along there. Okay. And, oh, that one didn't go all the way. Okay, and then we'll just come along and kind of bend that. And now that lays much more flat. Look, see? I hope that helps. That's a tip that I use sometimes that really helps things lay a little bit flatter. You might want to experiment with that and see if it works for you. All right, there's our pockets, and now we just need to do ephemera and some final details. That'll be our next project. Thanks for being with me. I always appreciate your watch time, and we'll see you again.